Hi, Todd Christy, Michigan Dental Association, Speaker of the House of Delegates, reaching out following our last board meeting here as part of this Delegate Digest. First topic I want to talk about, delegate names are due for the upcoming 2020 House of Delegates for Michigan Dental Association by December 1st. Hopefully all your components can get that done, get those in so I can get working on that along with Michelle Nichols-Cruz. So I can get the phone calls out, invitations made, and get all of our committee members seated for those House committees that we have. Second, looking back into our leadership forum here in September, it was great to see a lot of delegates and alternates that were there attending, a strong turnout, and I think our association will be stronger for it going forward. Thanks again for the team that put it all together, as well as for all the member dentists who attended as well. It was a great time. Third, application to the nom-coms. Those are due coming up here at November 1st. So you just got a few days to get those in. The open positions we have for 2020 include Speaker of the House, yes, President-elect, Secretary Treasurer, Editor. We have 3 trustee positions of 3-year terms. We have up to 3 trustee positions of 1-year terms. The ADA delegation, at least 3 delegate and 8 alternate positions, and also for the ADA 9th District Trustee. All that information you can see is on the Delegate Digest. Go a little bit further down. You'll see that you can click that. You'll sign into the MDA website. All the applications are there. Please consider this as a great opportunity to serve and help our association grow. We'd love to have your help. Next on there, also the MDA Awards. That is also due by November 1st as well. That you'll need to go to the website for the awards that the association gives out, and is coming up here for also in May when we have those for the John G. Nolan Meritorious Award, the Dr. Emmett Bolden Dentist Citizen of the Year Award, the Matt Uday New Dentist Leadership Award, and also the Public Service Awards and the Public Relations Awards. So those applications are also due coming up here November 1st. I need to look back a little ways, though, to the House survey results. I want to thank all of those who did participate and help out with that. We had a 40% return rate, which is strong. I'm really happy with those results this year. Just to let you know, yes, read through all those pages. Follow those through. I sat down with Michelle Nichols-Cruz along with Karen Burgess, and we passed along information that came through the survey results. I think it was 27 pages that come out of that survey. But with any of those areas that we could get to, whether it's on legislative affairs, we get those over to Bill Sullivan and his team, to membership, to wherever it needs to go. We pass those that information along so those groups as well that could be affected or had questions on, we get that out there so those groups can start working on that for us as well. But with that, there's some ideas that came up from that. And so for me, with some of the videos that I'm going to do coming forward here, we're going to talk about the delegate and alternate delegate duties throughout the year. Have a small talk on that. Also, we're going to have one on mentoring of delegates. So we're going to reach out and see what we have with some of our more seasoned delegates to get that. That was actually a few folks that I can't tell where across the state you're at with those survey results. They are, you know, they're random, but they're not random. I just don't know who the results come from. Otherwise, we'd reach right back out and say, how can we help you? But if you do have any questions on that with mentoring, please feel free to reach out to me. Let me know. I'd be happy to work with you on anything I can help you with. The third one, executive session and how the board uses it. This came up a couple years ago, and I know it's one thing we've got to put together. And so executive session in particular is one that we're going to have a talk on. It'll be as a speaker talk here, as well as I'll probably include a bit of that for where we're at in May for my presentation there. And that's one thing, you know what, all these videos are always available online. You can take a look through the YouTube channel. They're listed in there. If you ever have a question and can't find it, let me know and we'll get a link out to you for those. But all these are available throughout. And that was one part I know from some of the survey results that we did have as well. I didn't know they were there. Well, they're there. That information is readily available, and we try and make those. I'm going to try and keep some of those talks a little bit quicker. I do anticipate also having going forward that we'll have a new alternate, new delegate presentation that I'll do probably in March or April. We'll start looking at the dates then, as well as one for some of the topics, so we can get as much education in before we get to the House as well. So the one thing I will ask on, though, is once you watch this video or over your next couple meetings that you might have back at your component level, if you have questions, send them to me, or if there's questions that you have or things you'd like to learn more about. I'm just guessing otherwise, and I might guess right and I might guess wrong. I'm excited, though. I'm going to the AIP, the American Institute for Parliamentarians. Their talk, their presentation is coming up here in Las Vegas in January. And the focus issue is going to be on annual meetings. So I'm going to see what I can take and bring to improve the experience that we all have as part of our House of Delegates and our annual session that we have. So that's one of the neat things I'm excited. Last year was on bylaws. This year is on annual session or annual meetings. So last, I do want to bring up also, one question I have heard that was out there is saying, well, we don't see the trustees or whatnot. And I know we try and put that in, and this came up from a House of Delegates special group that met here, a work group that we had 2 years ago. And that's why we have the trustee forums. And those are always, you can get on there and see it. You can always email. You can always get a hold of your trustees if you have a question. As well, their information is on the website, so you can reach out and talk to them. And if you'd like to have a trustee come to your component, whether it's live, that you want to have them drive in and come to your meeting to represent and answer questions with your local component, reach out to Jennifer Lennemann at the MDA, and she will help coordinate that, whether it's going to be in person or by Zoom. They can help coordinate that through. The trustees are here to serve. We're all here to serve as well. And I think that's one thing that they would like to. They don't want to reach out and have to start calling. They don't feel like they want to be pushing and call components saying, do you want to see me? But if you would like that, please, they're always ready and available to coordinate where they can with the schedules to get in and help out and answer questions. And so that's all I have today. Again, let me know if there's questions or feedback you want to have more information on that I can do a presentation to help you with education. And as well, have a great rest of your fall, and I'll get back and see you after our December board meeting.